Hello, dear students. I welcome you all to this next lecture of energy and environment engineering. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the levels of biodiversity. Okay, so there are three levels or three types of biodiversity. The first one is genetic biodiversity, second is species biodiversity, and third is ecosystem biodiversity. Okay, so let's get started with first. That is genetic diversity, right? So what is meant by this? As the name suggests that it is related to genes. So it says the variation of genes. Okay, that is the total genetic information contained in the genes of all the species. All right. So genetic diversity is all the different genes contained in all individual plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms, and so on. Okay, it occurs within a species as well as between the species. So the genetic diversity can occur within a species and across the species also. Okay. Then second is species diversity. So as the name suggests, that is variety of living species. Okay. And it refers to the number of species and the number of individuals in an ecosystem. Right. So species diversity is all the differences within and between the populations of species, right, as well as between different species also. All right, the next one is ecosystem diversity. So this means that variation of the ecosystem, right, the variety of habitats, natural communities, and ecological processes is these things come under the ecosystem diversity. So ecosystem diversity is all the different habitats, biological communities, and ecological processes, as well as it is the variation within the individual ecosystems, right? So in species diversity, it refers to the variety of different types of species found in a particular area, right? And it is the biodiversity at the most basic level, right? Species biodiversity is the most basic level. See, it includes all the species ranging from plants to different microorganisms. No two individuals of the same species are exactly similar, like we discussed in the previous lecture, that all human beings have similar features such as two eyes, one nose, one mouth, two ears, and so on, but they all are different, right? So the same example is quoted over here. Second is genetic diversity. See, it refers to the variations among the genetic resources of the organisms, right? Every individual of a particular species differs from each other and their genetic constitution also. So the humans look different from each other. Similarly, there are different varieties in the same species of rice, wheat, maize, barley, and even in the other plants and other animals also. Like uh, in monkeys, we have different kinds of monkey. Some have red faces, some have black faces, and again there are different features also in different types of monkeys. Though they are called monkey, but their genes vary in such way that they look different and can be identified easily. Then ecological diversity. An ecosystem is a collection of living and non-living organisms. This we already know, right? And their interaction with how they interact with each other. So this ecological biodiversity refers to the variation in the plants and animal species living together and connected by food chains and food webs, right? And it is the diversity observed among different ecosystems in a region, correct? And diversity is different in different ecosystems like desert, rainforest, mangroves, etc. include ecological diversity also. So I hope these three levels of diversity are clear to you. So this is where I'm going to conclude my lecture. Thank you.